Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and I want to talk to you about moving things around in Inventor so that you can get to what you need using parts that you download from Google Drive or from Canvas, because I'm going to provide a lot of stock parts. To open these little windows here, use the Command E key on Command and the letter E on your keyboard to open a file explorer, and to make them go to one side and the other, it's going to be Command and the left arrow key, and then you choose the other one with by clicking on it, or you can do Command right arrow key. What that does is it takes the window, makes it go from the top to bottom, and puts it on half of the page. Some of the places you'll be working are going to be from your downloads folders and documents, then Inventor. So right here is the downloads folder you can see there, and the other place is going to be documents. Find the folder that says Inventor. You won't have near as much stuff as I do here. And notice all your projects are listed in here. So each folder is for a project. So be sure you know which project you want to drop the files into. In this case, I'm using a folder called T9 Examples. Notice you can use View, and then you can go look at some different things here. You can choose extra large icons, and it shows you a large picture of the different parts. I think that's it's hard to see what's going on, especially if you have a lot of parts. There's a folder called Old Versions. Never use that. Those are temporary files. I like to use list or medium icons. You can also use details to see things like when it was made, the kind of file it is, how big it is, that sort of thing. You can also add other columns in here. But most of the time, medium icons or list is good enough. Okay, so if you're going to move something from downloads into the T9 Examples folder, you would pick what you want, right click, and then choose you would choose copy, and then go to your other side and choose paste. So don't use cut and don't drag, because it will move those files physically in the system, and you don't want that. So make sure you're using copy and paste to move your files around. You can also move content from one Inventor folder to another. You've made several of these parts already, so if you've made those, I want you to try to use those if they are the right size. We've made the windshield and the body and treads and custom rims. So you simply find those, and then let's say that, like in this case, I'm going to copy a couple of screws over. So I'm going to click on the things that I want, then I'm going to choose copy. Go to the other side and choose paste, and now that shows up over there. And then I'm choosing another one, copy, paste, and again, this is where the list is handy because it kind of puts it all in there. And these are all the way at the top because they both start with numbers, so they're sorted first alphabetically. You can also use the date modified to see what you worked on last. That's handy sometimes as well. Anyway, that's a brief tutorial in how to move content from one folder to another. Well, not move, copy.